Hello everybody, welcome to a brand new video, and honestly guys, this topic is kind of disturbing and disgusting. This is honestly something I never thought I'd have to talk about ever, just happening in my life. But unfortunately, here we are, and I'm sure if you guys will probably know this by now if when we started getting into it, but if for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, strap yourselves in because my God, this is a weird one today, and weird is putting it light. So today we're talking about Chris Chan. If you guys don't know who Chris Chan is, you'll probably know when I say what he's known for. He was the creator of the popular fan character comic Sonichu, and apparently yesterday some phone calls and texts have apparently leaked online, and I don't know. This is so disturbing, man. And I'm gonna go ahead and just give you just tell you what happened, right? Apparently, Chris Chan has had sexual relations with his elderly mother that has dementia. This is again I'm honestly just speechless right now. So a phone call has come out, and apparently a few texts have come out, kind of just revealing how Christian was telling people how he had sexual relations with his mother. If you are curious about the details and things like that, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to show you the not. I'm really not going to show anything, the text, or even like let you guys hear the call. Number one, the call is like a 10-minute long video, and again, I just don't want to have that kind of audio in my video. So if you guys are curious, you guys can look up the video on YouTube. The whole audio, like the whole phone call is there. And if you are curious about, the text and stuff, you can look on Twitter. People are tweeting about it still. But man, I'm appalled, right? Like I don't even know what to say anymore. Like other than that, this is just absolutely just unthinkable to me, and to pretty much a big majority of people, right? Like I would say like 95% of the people on this planet probably think it is, just like something that is unthinkable, undoable, just never would ever cross your mind. And I do want to give a little bit more of background into Chris Chan, and to probably something that could be used as a sort of counter argument to kind of like, I guess, to be used in the sense that Chris Chan isn't, in the wrong, but in all honesty, I think he still is, no matter what. Christian apparently has autism. I think you guys all know, what autism is. It's something that can really affect your mind. It can affect the person socially, mentally. It can make them just not always keen to a lot of the things going on around them. But even so, I don't think anybody with autism should ever and would ever have these kinds of thoughts. And again, I do want to clarify this. I'm not in any way blaming him for his autism, and I don't think his autism has anything really to do with this. I think this is just his mind and his dark and twisted ways. I do think Chris Chin is again 100% in the wrong, and honestly, this is again. I said he had a relationship with his mother. I'm. This is not a one time event. Apparently, this is a multiple like. This has happened multiple times apparently. And again, I do want to say this too, just to add insult to injury. His mother does have dementia, and again, if you guys don't know what that is, it's pretty much a grouping of like thinking, like these social disorders that really affect your brain, and pretty much like the biggest two things it can do is cause memory loss and like judgment issues. So I feel like it's kind of, a fair case to make that Chris Chan's mother was just, not, not aware. Either she was either not aware or just helpless. Again, his mother is also very old. She's like, I don't know, she's like 80 or something like that, but she is an old lady. Now, when I was doing a bit of the research for this video, I came across Bo Black's video, and honestly, guys, Bo Black's video does give a pretty good and different perspective on this situation because Bo Black's, I actually did not know this. Bo Black's apparently does have autism as well. And in his video, Bo Black's kind of gives some personal examples about like how it has like affected him socially. He's talked about how he's been around people that also have autism, but like again, this would be something that none of them would ever even think about doing. And again, shout out to Bo Blacks for that video. Again, really insightful things to be honest. Like getting a perspective, like getting the opinion of somebody from a perspective, where this person, doing this thing and the person talking about it, do share this, I guess, sort of get this mentality, I guess I'd say. Obviously, Bill Black's is not somebody who want to do this to his mother or anything like that, but the way I mean is that they are both people that do have autism. So getting a bit of, inside knowledge and like how it works and how it makes, not only himself thinking but just other people thinking is really, insightful. Honestly, if you guys want my honest opinion, I think there honestly should be charges pressed. Because just to me, this just sounds like a case of rape, right? Like I don't know how we could beat around the bush anymore. Obviously, we don't know like I guess like the specifics on how the interaction with him, like how this all started. But I'm assuming it's kind of rape. Chris James seems like he's a potential threat to his mother and her well-being, especially considering his mother is kind of in this helpless state where she really can't do anything for herself anymore, it sounds like. To have dementia to the point where, again, like your judgment is just like impaired and your memory is just gone, it's just, it is something that is just a horrible thing to see, right? And it really just make a person totally dependent on others. As someone who has had a family member with a similar, I guess, problem, well, one of the like stem like things about her was that she did have was my great grandmother had Alzheimer's, not autism, excuse me. She had Alzheimer's, a big thing that could be a key part of dementia, and when it is involving memory loss and impaired judgment, that it probably is the big key factor. And again, with somebody in my family who had this illness, they do become a total dependent, right? There were times where my grandfather and grandmother had to go out, and somebody had to go over just to watch my nana, my great grandmother, because she just could not do anything for herself anymore. She had no idea what was going on. She honestly had no idea who she even was. And given the fact that Chris Chan's mother also has dementia and probably was in the same scenario, it's honestly disgusting to think about. Chris Chan used this in a way to take advantage of his mother and get what I guess he desired. And again, that's pretty fucked up. So anyway, I'm gonna end this video here. I'm just like, this is just, again, like, I don't know what else to say, man. And I honestly just don't know. I mean, I just don't know, man. It's just something you never think you'd ever talk about or ever hear of. And again, I was talking about how like a phone call and like texts were kind of leaked. Apparently, Christian doesn't even feel like remorse or anything like that. He was like okay with it. He doesn't regret what he does, and he doesn't think what he did is a problem, and that's honestly terrifying. I don't know if this problem stirs up more. That there does need to be something that's done. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching and all that. If you guys liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. Check the links in the description for Twitter and the Twitch. I stream on Twitch pretty frequently, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video.